Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. Now, I haven't vlogged for a while because I've had a absolutely horrible week with the chemotherapy. I think I had literally every side effect going, which was horrendous, but more on that later. So, the video you're about to see is explaining what happened on my day of chemo, okay? There was complications with that. And then I'll get back to you and explain what's happened this week. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's been such an eventful day. Oh, it's Marie back with the chippies. So today's Thursday, my usual day to go in for chemotherapy. However, we had some complications which resulted in me getting the Picc line. I'll give you more information on the Picc line later, because I can't think about it. So the nurses are so lovely, by the way, and it wasn't anyone's fault, but they put the cannula in first there, and basically they put all the pre-meds in, and it was fine. Pre-meds were fine, went in fine, and then they went to put the drug in. I don't know what it's called, but it makes me lose my hair, and it obviously does other stuff. And all these drugs that get put in are very toxic if they're not put in the right way. And when the nurse was putting this one in, like, it started to burn, like a little bit. She only put a little bit in, and it's already started to burn. So I was like, oh, that doesn't feel right. So then she stopped, and all the other nurses came, and then they had to take the cannula out and take everything out, and then put an ice pack on. And when they had a look, and it was okay. Nothing, as you can see, like nothing. She only put a little bit in, but it was fine. But they'd given me creams and stuff. So anyway, I had to wait like 20 minutes. And then she tried again, but couldn't find a vein. And then another other nurse tried again, couldn't get a vein. And yeah, they were having problems finding veins and stuff. So in the end, we made a decision to get a Picc line. And then, so I've got to go back tomorrow to actually do the chemotherapy. So I thought I'd come home, have a chippy, and go to bed, and try again tomorrow. Okay, so as you can see in the last video, I was actually quite happy, because I was probably chucked up. I think I was. So I'm going to give you a brief explanation of what a Picc line is. So a Picc line goes in the top of your arm, like so, and it stays with you all the time. And it's basically a big massive cannula that goes from your forearm through to like near your heart, the top of your heart. Yeah, and it's just an easier way for them to put the chemotherapy in and take blood out and put all of the medication in, rather than having cannulas in each time. Okay, so Picc stands for this. I can't say it. There you go. And there's pros and there's cons to having a Picc line. Obviously the positives are that you don't have to have needles every time you go into hospital. Everything is done through this. The negative is that it's always on your arm, and like you don't want to catch it, kind of thing, and you can't get it wet. So going for like a bath and shower is like a big mission now. Like I have to like wrap it either in cling film, or we've recently bought a cover to put over it, which looks like this. It can get infected if it's not looked after properly, so that's another negative. And yeah, it is a lot easier, or a positive. I'm very, like, for the first few days, like, I wouldn't look at it, I wouldn't touch it. I haven't actually looked at it properly because I think I'll just like faint, you know. It's not my thing, but it's there, and the chemo went through nicely, and the chemo didn't hurt. So the last drug I have in my chemo is very cold, so going through a normal cannula, it does hurt my arm, and that's for like an hour and a bit. I have to sit there with like that pain. I have to put a heat back on it to ease the pain. But with this, I don't feel anything, so that's good, and I might get through it quicker. Okay, so I've had to have the chemo on Friday because of all the mishaps that happened on the Thursday. So chemo went fine, was actually alright. Had it from Picc, that was all fine. I started getting some side effects. So the first side effect I got was, so I had treatment on Friday, first side effect started on the Sunday, and that was mouth ulcers and a really sore mouth. Like, I couldn't eat, it was like so painful. So I rang my team and they gave me medicine, and that's under control now. The next day I had extreme muscle pain, and it was horrendous, like to the point where we had to call 999, which we've never done before. And yeah, it was like really scary because I was having muscle pain or like really bad chest pains. We just needed to make sure that it wasn't serious and wasn't to do with my heart or anything like that, because I've still got cancer in my chest, so it was making me worry. I was anxious. It was just a horrible time. But went to the hospital, went to A&E, they sorted me out, they took lots of tests, they saw me quickly. They even put me in a side room, so I was not in contact with anybody else. I only the doctor and nurse, so that was really good. They seen to me very quickly as well, and the tests and scans showed that there was nothing wrong with my heart or anything like that, so that was good. So I think it was a mixture between the muscle pain and my anxiety. Like, I think my anxiety got the better of me and made me feel like something was really bad happening. And then 2 days after that, I had to go back to the hospital because I had stomach pains and really bad back pain. And like, it was just horrendous. Like, I generally thought like I was gonna give birth. Like, I could obviously not experience that, but that was the pain. Like, it was so bad. Still got back pain now, but you know, we move, we get on with it. And yeah, so that's the week I've had, in and out of hospital, every side effect going, but we're on the mend, and I hopefully have my treatment on Thursday, which means I'm halfway. Hooray! So really happy about that. So thank you for watching, and sorry it's been so long for the update. It's just I haven't been able to move pretty much the whole week. Hope you're all okay.